Welcome to this 3-segment aerial lift evacuation technique series brought to you by Cascade Rescue. Rescue pre-planning is essential. Before completing a training or rescue, you should be aware of the fall arrest guidelines for your location and complete a pre-use inspection for all of your equipment. The National Ski Area Association Aerial Lift Evacuation Guidelines are a great reference when building a rescue plan for your resort, ski area, or aerial tramway. In the first segment, we will cover the proper way to safely climb the lift tower and move across the wire rope to the chair while using a hang glider.
First off, you're going to obviously climb the ladder, and some newer lifts have this thing called a lad safe system. It's a cable that runs straight up and down, and then we have a cable grab, and we use that on our sternal to climb up that. So once you get up here, you're going to clip off safely, and I like to go, if I'm just instructing, I'll just hook into this lifting eye for the shiv trains. It's just it'll hold the world. Otherwise, there's some railing that's on these for the catwalks that's hard to hook into because it really doesn't have a good spot. So you're just gonna have to hook in where you can.
Now that you have reached the top of the tower, you will need to maneuver yourself out onto the shiv train in order to access the cable. Always make sure that you have 100% attachment at all times. No shortcuts. Also note that anchor strength requirements vary. Be sure to comply with those in your area.
Every tower, every chair is going to be a little different with this maneuver because the catwalks are different. This one really doesn't have catwalks towards the end of the shiv train. So we attach the daisy chain to the loop on the tower, and that'll be the last thing he takes off. Now he's just easing his way down into a good position, body position, so he can do his work and attach the glider onto the cable.
The order of operation for attaching a hang glider to the cable is as follows. Open cable capture on the front end of the glider. Then fully open the brake mechanism. Position the hang glider on the cable and ensure proper seating. Close the cable capture and engage the brake. Use the cam cleat to lock it. Test the glider by pushing on it. It should not have any movement. If it does, reset the brake and try again.
So we just attached his first fall pro behind the glider. There goes the second one, opposite and opposing gates on those. Well, now what Joe's going to do, he's going to cinch up so he is high enough to reach the brake once he lowers himself into that system. And that's pretty much as easy as it gets right there. He's going to make sure he's all hooked up. You obviously put a hand on the brake handle to make sure that if he bumped something, it wasn't going anywhere. He's going to attach the rope bag to the daisy chain behind the unit. And the last one is going to be the big hook with the daisy chain on it that goes right behind the unit. So he's going to pull back on the handle, release the rope out of the cleats. He's going to glide out a little ways, make sure he's not hooked to anything. Now he's headed down towards the chair to do the rescue. He's going to glide down to the chair and just barely stop before the needles on the grip. Once we glide down to here, we'll set up the evac system, which you'll see coming out of the rope bag. And you need to talk to these people, see what's going on in their heads, see if they're calm, and then you're just going to tell them you're going to evac them out of the chair. He's going to move himself over to the J-bar with his work positioner. Gives himself enough room to maneuver the glider to the other side of the grip. Releasing the rope out of the cleat. It's releasing the cable capture.
These techniques and tools can be used to access and traverse either chairlifts or gondolas. Please keep in mind that anchor points on chairs and gondolas vary, as can the door mechanisms on gondolas. Tune in to our second and third installments of this 3-part series to see our recommendations for gondola and chairlift evacuations and ground-based rescue techniques. Visit the Cascade Rescue YouTube page and website for more information.